is Zodima Bright Ugochukwu. I'm going to be personal teacher on English studies. We're going to be talking about sequence of tenses. At the end of this topic, I expect you, my students, to be able to define and mention sequence of tenses. Tenses has to talks about the time and actions occurred in events. Present tense to go with. I have to talk about the ongoing, what's happening. Examples: I eat breakfast every morning. Another example is he works as a doctor. Then we now have to talk about past tense. Past tense refers to what has happened in the past. Earlier today, just my example will be she ate at 8 a.m. in the morning today. Then talking about the future tense. This has to do with talking about what is going to be projected into the future, incoming. An example of the future tense is I will be in the meeting tomorrow. In looking forward to what's going to come tomorrow. Another example I can give is she will graduate next year. Thank you.
Good day, students. My name is Anjuku Divine. I am your personal teacher in English studies. We're going to be talking about grammar sequence of phrases and clauses. At the end of this lesson, students should be able to define phrases and clauses and give their examples and types. We'll start with phrases. What are phrases? Phrases can be defined as a group of words that function as a unit in a sentence. There are 5 major types of phrases, which are the noun phrase, the verb phrase, the adjectival phrase, the adverb phrase, and the prepositional phrase. What are clauses? Clauses can be defined as a group of words that contains a subject and a predicate. We have 2 major types of clauses, which are independent clause and dependent clause. The dependent clause have 2 types, which are subordinate clause and relative clause. Understanding the clause and the phrases in English helps students to be able to merge sentences together and use them well. Thank you.
Ready, go. Hello, students. My name is Izudoris Nwabaku, and I'll be your personal teacher today in English Studies. I'll be taking you on a topic titled Summary Writing. Now, for this topic, our behavioral objectives are: number 1, the students should be able to define summary writing. Number 2, they should be able to mention the tips involved in summary writing. And the last one is that they should be able to attempt summarizing a passage. Now, let's get into the topic. What is summary writing? Summary writing refers to a shorter or a short account of a longer passage. It refers to a shorter version of a longer passage. Now, what this means is that students should be able to give a short account of a passage that has been read before. Now, what are the tips of summarizing? Number 1, students should try as much as they can to be brief, that is, brevity. They should make sure that their answers are contained in a single sentence, that is, a simple sentence. Number 2, they should also avoid dubbing directly from the textbook. Dubbing simply means copying the writer's choice of words, that is, using the words used exactly by the writer. So they should avoid dubbing. And finally, they should go straight to the point. While you're summarizing, you should be able to go straight to the point. Now, all these and more are the major tips involved in summarizing. I hope this message and this lesson is clear enough. Until
Good day, students. My name is Akinyele Miriam Timilade, and I'm a personal teacher in English education. My topic is word stress. But at the end of the day, the children should be able to explain word stress and the example. Okay, what is word stress? Word stress is the emphasis given to a particular syllable within a word. In English, word stress can change the meaning or pronunciation of a word. And we have some key points. We have the word stress, that is stress label. stressed label is a long vowel sound, and unstressed label is a short vowel sound. Okay, we have the example. The example is subject. Is subject. That is a noun because the sub is a long vowel sound, and we have the verb o, that is subject, that is for the verb. And we have record. Record is record, that is noun, and we have the record, that is verb. And we have the what is it called, the photographer, that is a verb. Photograph is a noun, and I hope you understand.